Okay, we're picking back up on the modern skin setup video, and here's where we left the in the last video, and we're going to continue with this header design of the header layout, really, of the site. So you can see the site title and tagline are just in the basic sans serif default font, and we want to go ahead and make those look more like what we've got on the demo site. This is the new XO2 typeface with in the Google Web Fonts library, so we can add that font to the site and get that these elements to display in there just by going over to the text and fonts area of the ClickBump theme options page. So when you click on that text and fonts, it's going to load up here your headline fonts. Obviously you want that enabled, and for your primary we're going to choose this XO Bold 900, and then for the secondary we're going to choose the XO Semi Bold 600 Italic, and go ahead and save that. And once those changes are applied to the site, go ahead and go out here and refresh the page, and that's going to show up there. Okay, so you can see that we've got the site title there in that font, as well as the tagline. So the next thing we want to do in the header area is we want to go ahead and enable the social media icons, and then this little phone number contact. This is just a text box, as well as the search box. So you will do that all in the widgets area of the site. So you go over here to Appearance, Widgets, and to get those to appear over on the right side, this skin is specially formatted to place anything that's placed in the above header to the right side of the header. So we're going to go ahead and we'll grab this box 1 widget there, and that'll become our contact information, and you can just put your phone number in there and just click save. So that's going to be the contact information, and we're also going to put the social media icons there. So I've got this ClickBump social widget preset for you, and all you have to do is, once you get that up into your above header widget, we're going to place this just above that text box widget. You can go in here and you can go ahead and add your specific landing pages for each of those services. So for example, my Twitter landing page is twitter.com/clickbump, so I can just apply that there and click save. And then when I go up to make sure that's saved, and when I go out to preview the site, I should see those social media icons as well as the contact there. So the only thing left to add is that search box down there, and I can really simply and easily do that just via drag and drop. Just grab this search widget here and just drag it up and drop it into place here. Once we get our scroll mechanism to there we go. So we just click search, just click save to save those, and I'll go ahead and just close these widgets to show you that the above header widget has the social, box 1, and search. And so when I go back and refresh, now that's going to show up there. So anything typed in there will land on a custom search page for your site. So we put those in the above header. You can see you've got 6 different widget containers here, and if you ever need to see where those apply to the layout, you can just click this little ClickBump layout preview, And you can see that we've sort of got this set up like a typical scan would, where you have your above header, your header logo area, below header, which is usually where we put the slider widget, which spans all the way across the page there, and then your above content, your main content, below content. That's all in the main reading area, your sidebar, and then you've got two footer areas, and then the area typically reserved for nav and copyright. So all of the areas you see highlighted in black type, you've got a widget container for, that you can pull specific content into those areas of the scan. Alright, so now we've got the header area accounted for. We're going to go ahead and do the footer area. So you can see that we've just got the 4 basic footer boxes in the default Jumpstart Pro installation gave us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a footer box 1 widget there, and we can put, you know, about our site or whatever kind of information you want there. And again, this is just an example. You can actually put any widgets you want here, but to recreate this example, we're going to use a footer box 1. We're going to put a latest articles. It's going to automatically list any preview, any of the featured image pages there in the footer, as well as this forms widget. So to do those, we're going to be dealing with the footer area 1 widget container. So we'll just drag everything out that we don't need, which is most of these widget boxes. We're going to leave the footer box 1, and I'm having some difficulty getting that one to delete, so I'll just go ahead and just say delete there, and that should take it out. Okay, so now I'm left with the footer box 1 and social media links, and the social media links I'm going to leave because those are actually being applied to the bottom of the footer area there already, just based on being there. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the ClickBump menus widget as well as the ClickBump forms, and I'll just drag those up into place just below the footer box 1. I want to go ahead and preset this to show my latest 3 posts, and I want to show read more links, and I could show post dates, but I don't want to do that. You can see you can show and hide different aspects, and you also have a show more options, which allows you to do some other additional things like sort by, reverse date, specify minimum height if you want to do more of a fixed position element with a border or background. You can also see that you can change the size of the thumbnail that's displayed. You can make the text wrap around the image or not. Change the excerpt length. So for example, I may want this a little bit longer, so I can say 10 words. You can change what the read more link displays, as well as you can filter it so that it only displays specific categories here. So I'm happy with that. I'll just click save, and then the last thing I'll do is I'm going to add that ClickBump forms widget, which is preset to display Aweber code. Excuse me, that's the slider. Let's see, there it is, ClickBump forms. But you don't have to use Aweber. You can use Contact Form 7 if you want a free alternative, and just paste your your Contact Form 7 shortcode in here, and it'll automatically be displayed, just like the default widget. And I've actually got a post, if you want to see that, at clickbump.com/cf7. So for Contact Form 7, that highlights how to do that. So when you click on that link, you'll see all about the Contact Form 7 installation and some examples. So I've got what I want. I just removed a few of the call out and the page, the phone number there from that, just to make it a little bit more clean. And I'll click save on that. And so now I've got the form as well as the ClickBump menus, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a title. I'll just call this latest articles and save that. And so now you can see, I'll just collapse this. You can see I've got the footer box, the latest articles, and the form and the social media links. And when I refresh this, it's going to list everything that I've got there in that widget side by side here, except for the social media links, which the skin is already sort of taking those out of the flow and list them here in the footer just for presentation purposes. I like those down there versus up here. So that's pretty much it. We've emulated the look of the default skin just pretty much via drag and drop on the appearance manager, with the exception of setting the typeface for that, which we did in the text area of the ClickBump theme options. So that's an overview of how we did the website. This particular skin is also mobile optimized right out of the box, so you can see when you push it down to a mobile view, everything formats really nicely. You've even got this back to top link to get you back. So that's an overview of the ClickBump modern skin, and I hope you go out and grab it today.